preschool, it's Miss Alyssa here in occupational therapy, and I'm here to show you what we are going to be doing in OT on the week of April 12th. So we're going to get started. I have bins 1, 2, and 3. I have a hand warm-up, a new spring craft, and some self-help skills. So we're going to get started on number 1, and this week we're going to work on finger isolation, being able to hold up just one finger, and finger strength, so pushing down with that finger. So you're going to need some Play-Doh or putty at home. I'm going to use therapy putty today, and you'll need something small, like perler beads. So I got these in a craft store. They're small little plastic beads that you can find. But if you don't have these, you can use like dry beans at home, or if you have a toolkit, some little bolts or little screws that are safe that are not sharp. And you also want to be careful with this activity because it is a choking hazard. So you don't have to use objects to push down into the Play-Doh. You can just use one finger without using the object for safety. So I'm going to get started with you guys. If you guys are working with me at home, go ahead and get out your Play-Doh or putty, and we're going to roll it. So we're going to roll it into a ball. And this will make the little muscles in the palms of your hands strong. You want to do that with your right hand, and then your left hand. Go around and around and around. Now I want you guys to make a pancake. So we're going to stand up, and you can push down with your hand to make your Play-Doh or putty flat. And I'm going to do that here in OT. So when you're done, it's going to look like a pancake or a cookie, just like this. And then I want you guys to go ahead and pick up whatever small item you have, or just use one finger, and we're going to put that item on the putty, or just put one finger on the putty, and we're going to push down, push that object into the putty, push, push, and then we're going to try that again, and you can even use the other hand too, push and push. Then you can try taking those items out. I only have 3 here today, but you can use as many as you want. And we're going to try some other fingers too. So go ahead and place the item on the Play-Doh or putty and push with your middle finger, push, and your ring finger, that's kind of weak, push, and you can even try with your little finger, and push. So go ahead and push and push and push. And the nice thing about this is you can work on your pincer grasp too, being able to take those objects out of the putty once you place them. And therapy putty is great. It's available at Lakeshore Learning on Sugar and Boulevard, or you can get it on Amazon too. And I would get the green. The yellow is kind of soft and gets on everything. The green is a medium strength or resistance. So we're going to push those back in. I'm going to use my thumb this time. Push. And we're all done. And then what you can do is you can bury the objects inside the putty and then try to find them. So I can see some beads sticking out. I'm going to take those out. I'm going to take it out and put it in my little cup so that it doesn't roll on the floor. And take it out and put it in the cup. So you guys can spend some more time on this on your own. We're going to move on to number 2, bin number 2. So this week, or next week, we're going to make a ladybug. And you will need red and black construction paper. So just 1 sheet of black and 1 sheet of red. Something large and circular to trace, like a bowl or a lid, scissors, a black marker, and glue. So we're going to take our black paper first, and we're going to take our circle tracer and put it in the middle of our paper. Make sure you hold your marker the right way. You're going to pinch it, and you're going to draw a circle around the tracer. Make sure you hold it down with your non-dominant hand. And then we're going to draw a circle on our red paper. Around and stop. Now you're going to need your scissors. So make sure you pick them up the right way. Thumbs up, goes in the little hole. Put the rest of your fingers in. Practice opening and closing. And go ahead and cut out the circles. So make sure you stay on the line. Keep turning your paper. See how my left hand keeps turning the paper? And take your time so it's not choppy. And you have a circle. Now we're going to cut out the black circle. Black circle, get rid of our scraps. Alright, so now I want you to take that red circle and fold it in half. So practice folding. Just like that. Now we're going to cut on the line that we made with our fold. Pick up your scissors and cut on the line. So we get lots of practice cutting this week. And you'll have two halves of a circle. Alright, now you're going to need your glue stick. So you might need X's for glue. Go ahead and put an X on each side if you need help with glue placement. And then we're going to take our glue stick, wind it up, and put glue on the X's. And when you glue your half circles down, you want to make sure they're apart like this. So kind of make the letter V, because these are your ladybug's wings. And you'll glue them on just like that. All right, now I want you to take your black marker and we're going to practice drawing circles. So I'm drawing 8 circles. And you can put them anywhere you want on your ladybug's wings. Now we're going to practice coloring in the lines. So you're going to color in your little circles. And really practice staying in the lines when you're coloring. Alright, we need a ladybug, and we need to add his head. So, as you can see, this one has a small circle and some antennas. So we're going to take the scrap paper that we have, the black scrap paper, and we're just going to draw a small circle in the corner, or on a piece that you have left, and we're going to cut that out. So see how I cut all the extra paper off first? So I only have to worry about this little bit of paper around my circle. I'm just cutting a small circle. And then you can take another piece of your scrap and just cut off a small strip of black paper and cut it in 2. So you have 2 antennas and a ladybug's head. So we're going to glue that on. So I'm going to glue my ladybug's head right here, and then I'll glue on my 2 antennas. And we made a ladybug. You guys did a great job. You got to practice cutting and folding and drawing and coloring and all those great fine motor activities that you like to do every day. All right, we're going to clean up our ladybug and move on to bin number 3. And this week we're going to practice buttoning smaller buttons if you have them at home. So you guys are doing so good with big buttons. I want you to find a shirt that has smaller buttons, and we're going to practice buttoning and unbuttoning those. Now, if you're not yet really good with the big buttons, keep practicing with your big buttons first. So I'm going to show you my small button. Open. See how I pull the fabric over? And then I peekaboo, pull it through. I'll try that again. Open. And to close it, pick it up, push it through the hole, look on the other side. Peekaboo, you can push, pull it through. And you buttoned. You guys did a great job today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks for joining.